Well, we'd like to take this opportunity to welcome all of you as we pick up the championship game of the girls division of the Moorhead Holiday Classic. It's Moorhead against New Prague. Both teams had resounding wins yesterday as the Moorhead girls were able to secure a victory over Osseo, 77-64. New Prague earned their way into this championship game with a win over Red Lake, 85-67. Today, in the game for third place, Osseo withstood the strong scoring challenge of Red Lake as the Orioles came away with the win. 80-72 was the final there. Game was up and down, a lot of fast-paced action, a lot of quick three-point attempts by both teams. Osseo made a tactical change midway through the second half and put the slow into their offense, and it took Red Lake out of their rhythm and out of their flow just a bit, enough so that Osseo was able to come from behind and get some higher percentage shots, and they seemed to work out just fine as Osseo got the win today, 80-72, earning a third-place trophy in this Holiday Classic. Teams have come to side court, and we're getting ready for the introduction of the starting lineups. New Prague under head coach Luke Swedberg. After taking 3 straight losses to Chaska and to Farmington to Minnetonka, back on the winning ledger with the win yesterday over Red Lake. And they come in with a strong performance, and they will make their way back home today in spite of all the snow and heavy snow that has been falling and will continue to fall. Here we had this game pushed up a couple of hours in the schedule to accommodate the earlier exit from the Fargo-Moorhead area and the Red River Valley. It's going to snow, and it's going to snow a lot. So we're waiting to see how that all turns out and wish everybody safe travels. Osseo, of course, is already on their way back to the cities, and Red Lake is on their way back to Red Lake, a little bit north and east of here. So the snow continues to fall all around, and it will affect the rest of the day and tomorrow. There's no question about it. New Prague started their season with a win over Rochester Century and got a back-to-back victory over Alexandria, 55-48. And then a loss to Shakopee before winning 4 in a row, defeating Rochester John Marshall, Lakeville South, and Bloomington Kennedy. And then a win over Casson Manderville before losing 3 straight to Chaska, Farmington, and Minnetonka. And Moorhead's hockey team has just won their game in overtime over Eden Prairie with a 3-2 decision. So a couple of close overtime victories for the Spuds hockey team early in the overtime period. And they go undefeated in the what amounted to basically was a state tournament competition with the quality of the teams that were involved. Starting the holiday tournament with a win over Edina, then yesterday a win over Lakeville North, and now an overtime win, 3-2, as they defeated Eden Prairie, previously unbeaten and number 1 ranked Eden Prairie. So we continue to look at this basketball game coming up now, and this is game 1 of our doubleheader today. It'll be followed by boys championship play. In a couple of hours from now, we've got this game on tap, and then the boys game for third place, followed then by the championship about 4:15 or so here this afternoon at the Spud Gym. For New Prague, Kate Seymour, a senior. Amanda Giesen, a senior. Bethany Vaseka, a senior. Katie Vaseka is an 8th grader. And Emily Russo leading the way yesterday with 36 points, pacing New Prague to the win. Emily Russo is a senior. So for the Trojans, Emily Russo, Katie Vaseka, Bethany Vaseka, Amanda Giesen, and Kate Seymour. For the Spuds, now 5-3, and they have won 3 in a row, defeating Grand Forks Red River, Sioux Falls, Washington, and yesterday Osseo. They will get things underway with Megan Haugo, 5'9", and a senior. Riley Palomny, 5'7", and a senior. Samantha Halst, 5'9", and a senior. Kylie Dumas, 5'7", and a senior. And Samantha Zimmerman, a 6-foot junior. Those 4 of those 5, plus Kenzie Downer off the bench, scored double figures yesterday. So a balanced scoring for Moorhead to get their win over Osseo. Spuds are on court in their homestanding black with orange numbers and trim. Meanwhile, New Prague gets ready and set to go. They are in their traveling whites. And we would like to send along a big welcome to all of you who are on tap here this afternoon on Spuds.tv. As we head out now to center court, Samantha Zimmerman, 6-foot junior from Moorhead, jumping center against Emily Russo. We're underway. Spuds get the opening tip. And Haugo works it off to the far side for Palomny. Return up on top, and here's the look by Kylie Dumas. Now to Megan Haugo. Bouncing it down low, it skips away, but Zimmerman tracks it down and has it back. Around the perimeter, they work it around all the way to the far side. Riley Palomny feeds it near side. Zimmerman is open. She puts up a 14-footer good. Riley Palomny will get the assist. And here's a near steal and then a travel, and they did force the turnover. Samantha Zimmerman opening the scoring with that pass from Palomny. And so it is 2-0 now. Moorhead as they create the turnover and have the ball inbounds. Here's Megan Haugo. Sets up between the circles, bounces it up on top. Samantha Zimmerman gives it off to Palomny. She's open and takes the drive. Underhand scoops it up, and she'll go to the line. One of her favorite moves is to drive the lane. In spite of the fact she's overmatched many of the times, she manages to slide away and fade that underhand scoop up, drawing the foul on that play from Bethany Vaseka. And here is the look by Riley Palomny as she makes the free throw, and it is quickly 3-0 Moorhead. Back at the line, right-hander Palomny puts it on the way up and good. She goes 2 for 2, and Moorhead has jumped to a 4-0 lead. And New Prague against the press now escapes as Russo comes into the front court, that being Emily Russo. Delivered off to the far side. Spuds lining up in a 2-3 zone. Up on top and return Vaseka. Katie brings it near side. Here's a look into the paint. Emily Russo nearly had it deflected from behind and then is tied up as she tried to get the ball back up to the basket. The Spuds had hands on ball. And New Prague will have it in play with Kate Seymour handling it. Way up on top it comes for Amanda Giesen. To the far side, Giesen into the corner. Bethany Vaseka. Goes right, goes left, goes back right. Now brings it back up on top, and the pass return. Top of the key, Kate Seymour. Delivers it off to the far side. And around, here's the look. As New Prague tries to look for a way to get into that zone. And play will go off to the far corner. Still looking for a chance to get to the basket. Here's the look and a drop down low for Russo. She backs her way in, spins her way loose, gives it off to Giesen. She goes for the drive, underhands it off the glass. Amanda Giesen will get the basket. Emily Russo getting the assist. And New Prague is on the scoreboard now and trails it 4-2. After the Spuds misfire for the tie, and now for the lead, the shot is offline. Rebound pulled in by Moorhead's Kylie Dumas, and quickly up court. Here's Megan Haugo. Stops short. Bouncing it near side. Here's a look by Samantha Zimmerman. She sets up and shoots, but she traveled as she set her stance. And that turnover gives it back to New Prague. The Trojans will come up court trailing at 4-2. Russo accepts the inbound pass and quickly returns it to Amanda Giesen. Then up court, Russo into the near corner, back to Russo, up on top. And once again, New Prague, this pace is as far as points scored, it'll be a slow and low-scoring game. To the near side, out of the corner, Kate Seymour into the paint before delivering it up on top, and Bethany Vaseka gets it down low. Quick reversal near side, open in the corner. Seymour, it's up for three and it won't go. Rebound tapped free and pulled in by Giesen. To the far side, it's on its way from there, but that won't go. Samantha Zimmerman is there for the rebound. Zimmerman hit on the double-double yesterday for the Spuds as they claimed the win, finishing with 16 points and 12 rebounds. Up on top, here's a look to the far side. Riley Palomny is open and shoots a three. Riley Palomny. And the Spuds leading it now 7-2. Here's a drive into the paint, and it's held. Alternate possession. Spuds will have it in play, and the toss will come from Kylie Dumas. Both Jed Carlson of Moorhead and Luke Swedberg of New Prague have stayed pat with their lineup to this point. We are early on, 14:49 to go. Top of the key, here's Megan Haugo. Reverses it to the backside, and from there, brought from the corner up by Palomny. Samantha Zimmerman now to the far side, looking in. Delivering it back, Riley Palomny is open again and shoots a three. Back-to-back three-point field goals, Riley Palomny. She's got 8, and the Spuds jump to a 10-2 lead. Here's a look into the front court. Driving it down, coming back, picked up the dribble, given off to Amanda Giesen. Look to the far side. Brought back up on top now, Kate Seymour. Nice to have listeners and watchers from New Prague tuning us in here today as the Trojans take on Moorhead in this holiday tournament. Here's the putback off the miss, and the shot off the glass and in by 8th grader Katie Vasika. She's got her first two, and it's now 10-4. Back up court. Here's the look by Riley Polomny. She has scored twice from outside the arc in the last 3 possessions. Near side look now, Moorhead from the baseline and down low. Dished back up on top. Here's the drive back in by Samantha Hulst. Delivers it off to the far side. The drive by Haugo. Shot got deflected, and then she lost the rebound out of bounds. 13:24 remaining. Girls Championship contest. Christmas holiday tournament play from Moorhead. Emily Russo out of the backcourt. Dribbles into the double team, then sends it back and safely in. Giesen works it off to the far corner, brought back now, and it's sent around to the near side. Kate Seymour takes a look before sending it up and around. A look in from there, trying to isolate and try to get away into Emily Russo, and it's been difficult, but now she works loose on the backside, and the pass tossed in for Giesen was deflected out, sent in from there, and it's on its way in and out. Samantha Zimmerman tips the rebound to herself, and the Spuds are up court with a 10-4 lead. Here's a drive in to the lane. Spinning it off the glass, won't go. Rebound out of bounds. So a nice drive up the lane by Megan Haugo, only to have her shot hit off the rim. And the Spuds will have it in play after it was tipped out by New Prague. Long pass onto the near side for Riley Polomny. Into the paint. Double teamed. Zimmerman out on top. Hulst opens up, won't go. Rebound tipped up and recovered then by Emily Russo. Trojans have the ball back, and they'll head up court trailing 10-4. Off to the far side. Spuds will be the first to go to the bench as Kenzie Downer gets ready to check in at the next break. Here's a drive down low, and on the way in, even before the shot went up, well, they're going to call a continuation on the play, and she will get 2. Samantha Hulst picking up the game's, or Moorhead's first foul, rather. And Giesen at the line. Has 2 free throws coming her way, and it crawls over the rim and in. Amanda Giesen. And so Downer has checked in now for Moorhead. Kylie Dumas comes to the near side court as Giesen settles in. Free throw is up and short. Rebound tipped and to the floor, picked up Megan Haugo. Spuds are in the front court with a 10-5 lead. Near side, Megan Haugo drives the baseline, kicks it far side. Nearly overthrown, and in the recovery attempt by New Prague, Bethany Vasika ends up out of bounds. Side court inbounds. Here's the look by the Spuds. Samantha Zimmerman works her way in on Russo, gets down low, turns, angles it off the glass. Rebound to the backside, picked up Amanda Giesen. Here comes New Prague. Long pass in, Vasika drives down, lost the dribble. It rolls free and all the way to the near corner where Kate Seymour picked it up. Driving it down low on the pass. The shot up by Giesen is bounced away. It ends up out of bounds. Last touch, Moorhead. Seymour will handle the ball in play with 11:45 remaining. We are just underway, and the Spuds lead at 10-5 over New Prague. And New Prague has the ball in play up on top for Bethany Vasika. Long toss near side, Giesen. Now Seymour delivers to the near side. And the 8th grader Vasika sends it all the way cross court. It's on its way, and the shot there misfires, and the rebound for Samantha Zimmerman. On the way up court, Zimmerman may take it all the way. She stops short, feeds it up on top. Samantha Hulst leans it back out to Megan Haugo, and they'll reload. Out between the circles, sent now near side. Polomny in some trouble, but gets it back now to Haugo. Drives down to the lane and then back out. Here's Polomny looking in. She gives it to Hulst. Had it deflected, kicks it back out. Open Towner, shot won't go. Rebound to the floor, scrambled after and tied up. So a hustle by Riley Polomny to get down on the floor with Amanda Geeson to tie it up. Alternate possession goes to New Prague. And play will return after this timeout with 10:51 to go in the first half. It's Moorhead 10 and New Prague 5.
We are The Breakdown. For almost 2 decades, we've published the most comprehensive yearbooks on Minnesota high school sports and run the best in-season and off-season events. We cover every corner of the state. We are The Breakdown. Having played just a little over 7 minutes, both coaches, I think, are feeling they've got an idea of what they can do against their opponent. And coming out of the timeout, Moorhead back in their zone, continuing to play that way. Amanda Geeson of New Prague sends it off to the far side, and Katie Vasika from there. On top to Seymour. Back to the near corner, and Bethany Vasika sends it off to Seymour deep into the far right corner. As New Prague continues to work it around the Moorhead zone defense. Out of the near corner, here's Vasika open for 3, and it won't go. Rebound underneath. New Prague controlling the boards and driving back up in, and down goes Amanda Geeson. She's got 5, and that pulls New Prague within 3 now at 10-7 Moorhead in the front court. Here's a look by Megan Haugo. She's got the screen and the drive. Got tangled up, got bumped, got fouled. Emily Russo came up and challenged on the play and picked up the foul, her first. So with that, Megan Haugo tosses it in for Samantha Zimmerman. And on top, it's returned. Here's Riley Polomny open. It may have actually hit the guide wire, but no call made, and play continues on. Here's the walk-up court by Amanda Geeson as she steps across. A 1-2-2 look or 3-2 umbrella zone. Here's a look on the near side now for Bethany Vasika. Works it back to the far side, and Seymour tosses it underneath, and from there the Spuds were waiting, but the deflection is put back up and in, and New Prague has a chance to tie. Although did not claim the rebound was tipped onto the floor and picked up by Geeson. Kenzie Downer picking up the foul, trying to stop the play. And Geeson now with 7 to lead the Trojans scoring, and a conversion here at the line would tie things up at 10. 9:37 to go. 7-4 on the year coming in for New Prague. The Spuds 5-3. Here's a look. Geeson settles in. Long and steady look before wristing it up and good. Geeson with a quick 8 to start the afternoon. Moorhead had a 10-2 lead. New Prague has come back with 8 unanswered, and we're tied. Here's a shot by the Spuds, up and good, and a foul underneath. Kate Seymour reaching in for the shot block, fouling Megan Haugo, whose shot glanced off the glass and in. Moorhead has regained the lead as Megan Haugo steps to the line. A quick toss up and good, so the three-point play complete for Megan Haugo. 13-10 Moorhead. New Prague quickly back up. Setting it up on top and reversing it to the top of the key, now off to the far side. Long pass over the top. Seymour tosses into the near corner. Takes the return pass and goes into the post. To the far side as they try that entry play. Now up on top, Russo. They have put Russo up on top. Amanda Geeson goes down low. And here's a long 3-try up and good. Bethany Vasika getting the 3-pointer, the first of the afternoon for New Prague. And that ties the game at 13, and the Spuds turn it over. Here's the play in for Emily Russo. And across midcourt, deep to the far side is New Prague.
will try it again. Here's a long three by Katie Vasika, and it was wide left. Moorhead will have it in play. Game tied at 13. Earlier today, Osseo defeated Red Lake 80-72, and it was a closely played game throughout. Last year, those two teams played for third place, and it went triple overtime. This year, it stayed in regulation, and so that has given us a chance to get this game underway. Here's the walk-up court. Driving down and tossed from behind, and it rolls out of bounds. Moorhead will have it back. Here's the walk-up court by Megan Haugo. 8:16 to go. Bouncer, near side look. Samantha Zimmerman. Here's Riley Polomny. Takes it down the lane, stops short, gives it out. Kenzie Donner open and shoots it off the rim. Rebound. And a foul called. Moorhead went after the steal. Riley Polomny picking up the foul, her first. Emily Russo spuds in a 2-1-2 full court. As the play slowed down, Emily Russo now sends it up on the far right side for Katie Vasika. Here's the drive down the paint. Getting loose to the near corner. Seymour is open and shoots it to the rim. Rebound. Big collision. Sending Kenzie Downer to the floor. She's fouled in the play. Amanda Giesen has picked up her first foul, team's fourth. 7:43 to go, first half. Here's the walk across midcourt. Megan Haugo, near side Downer. Near side look, Dumas. And on top, Samantha Zimmerman drives it all the way down. Stopped short. She got into trouble. Had it tipped away, recovers, and here's Haugo. Returning it far side for Polomny. Driving down the lane, stopping short. Quick jumper won't go. Rebound pulled in by Bethany Vasika, and she's fouled. Samantha Zimmerman has picked up her first foul, and quickly Sam Holst back on now for Downer. As the play comes in by Amanda Giesen. Game tied at 13. Out of the backcourt, Emily Russo brings a player up to midcourt. That sets up an opening. She drives in, passes off, open in the corner. Bethany Vasika for three. And New Prague has taken the lead at 16-13, their first lead of the afternoon. Look now on the near side, it's thrown away. Samantha Zimmerman thought she had an opening to give it to Kylie Dumas, who had broken to the basket. And so the pass sailed out. And as we go inside of 7 minutes to go, New Prague will come out on the backcourt with a 16-13 lead. Emily Russo tosses it far side for Katie Vasika. She brings it back up to Seymour, then punched away from behind and out of bounds. Back to New Prague. Megan Haugo tipping that one away. Side court inbounds right in front of the Moorhead bench. Here is the look now by Katie Vasika. Brought back out between the circles, and Amanda Giesen takes over into the post. And the drive down the lane, deflected out. Amanda Giesen taking the pass from Emily Russo. Did a little shoulder fake and then went back to the basket and draws the foul from Samantha Zimmerman, her second. And that'll make a lineup change now for the Spuds as Kenzie Downer checks in. Samantha Zimmerman may see limited time now the rest of this half as the Trojans go to the corner, and Bethany Vasika has her third three-point field goal. And her shooting has given New Prague a 6-point lead at 19-13. Vasika with the foul call. Megan Haugo steps to the line. Has a three-point play to her credit. This free throw missing. We'll get a second. Under the glass, Amanda Giesen far side. Emily Russo near side for New Prague. Here's Megan Haugo's free throw good. And before play continues, Moorhead takes a timeout. That free throw by Megan Haugo has pulled Moorhead within 5 with 6:20 to go in the first half. It's New Prague 19, Moorhead 14.
I get asked
all the time,
what in the world is a credit union?
Let me tell you.
It's a member-owned financial cooperative.
And you're a part of it.
You're a part of it.
Because our earnings go back to our members.
So open your eyes to a credit union.
Yeah, that's right. Open them. Come see us at First Community Credit Union.
Out of the timeout, 6:20 remaining. New Prague will have it in play and will head up court with a 5-point lead. Moorhead lining up one-on-one for this inbounds play safely, and now they back off and show the 2-1-2 zone. Here's Emily Russo working her way up court and stepping across with the dribble. Russo still with the dribble, hands it off now to Emily Giesen, or Amanda Giesen rather, and the play goes to the far right side before being brought back to Seymour. Here's a drive down the lane. They've changed their tactic just a bit as they work it up on top and drive in. Bounce to baseline. Leaning up, shot short, foul called, and then Katie Vasika will go to the line. Now that play came in from the bench during that timeout as they isolated Bethany Vasika to the drive. And with the handoff, Moorhead foul on Kenzie Downer. That's her second, and it sends Katie Vasika to the line. In and out and back in again. Katie Vasika now with 3 and has one more coming. Now a 6-point advantage, New Prague. Here's the look, up and in. Vasika now with 4. New Prague has their biggest lead of the afternoon now at 21-14. Here's a drive in and an off-balance swing hook, backyard play out of the barn. Megan Haugo now has 5, 21-16. Here's a long play in and returned as New Prague is in the front court. Amanda Giesen works it down the lane, hooks it underneath for Russo, and she goes to the basket in. Her first points of the afternoon on a nifty hook pass, and New Prague is back to a 7-point lead. Here's Kenzie Downer now for Moorhead. Samantha Hulst to Polomny, and on top Haugo. She'll drive down the lane, gets loose, and it's Haugo to the line once again. She made a quick drive to the backside. Got a nice little screen that opened things up. Kate Seymour has picked up her second foul, and here's Megan Haugo at the line, 2 for 3 so far. And the right-hander, first of 2, is up and good. 23-17. Megan Haugo settles in. Free throw on its way up. Looks good is. Haugo now with 7. Riley Polomny with 8 for Moorhead. Bethany Vasika with 9. Amanda Giesen with 8 to lead New Prague. Here's a drive into the top of the key and the kick out pass near side. Brought back in by Seymour. As they switch up on top, the drive into the lane, and a travel is called. Riley Polomny just enough on the reach in to tie up the advance of Amanda Giesen, forcing the turnover. Spuds up court now, trailing by 5. Megan Haugo takes a look. Bounces it between the circles, now near side sent off, and Haugo has it back. She'll drive down low, gets loose, and as she tried to step between the 2 defenders, was fouled. Kate Seymour has picked up her 3rd. And once again, it's Megan Haugo at the line. And with Kate Seymour having picked up her 3rd foul, Peyton Morris will check in. And the free throw on the front end of a 1-and-1 is no good. New Prague quickly back up court. Underneath it goes, and a quick jump hook up and will drop down, but the foul is called, and Emily Russo will step to the line. Kenzie Downer now has picked up her 3rd. Emily Russo's first is good. She has the bonus. Both teams are in the bonus situation now as Grace Perry checks into the Moorhead lineup. Saw her first varsity action yesterday, 9th grader. Here's the free throw on its way up and good. Emily Russo connecting twice. And it's 25-18. Again, New Prague to a 7-point advantage. Here's Megan Haugo driving down, stopping short, giving out. Since that early scoring burst by Riley Polomny, she's been held without. Into the far corner, Perry works it to the baseline and back up on top. Dumas, now Polomny. On top, Haugo running the offense, near side Dumas. Here's the drive in, rather that was Hulst that had that last pass, and now she gets it back and drives in, throws it up short. Rebound tipped and a rebound foul. Moorhead's Samantha Hulst chasing down her own missed shot, picks up the push foul, and that brings New Prague back up court to shoot. Amanda Geeson, who is 2 for 3 at the line, has 1+1. Megan Haugo near side, Grace Perry far side, under the glass, free throw good. Geeson now with 9. Bethany Vasika also with 9 to pace New Prague. And they've got a chance to make this a 9-point lead and do. Geeson now in double figures, and it's 27-18. Off to the far side. Here's Riley Polomny to Megan Haugo. She's got an opening, slips down, and as she reached to scoop, was fouled. Emily Russo has picked up her second foul. So a bit of a tactical move, trying to create some foul issues inside, sending Megan Haugo in. She ends up shooting free throws. That one skips off the back iron, no good. That brings Rachel Russo. And Rachel Russo plays now for Emily Russo. Back at the line. Megan Haugo puts that one up. It crawls over the rim and in. 8 now for Megan Haugo. And it's 27-19. New Prague comes to midcourt with an 8-point lead. 3.5 minutes to go. Here's a drive down low and comes up short. Into the paint and back out. Nearly overthrew it. The recovery on the near side. Now on top, Geeson. Goes down low, goes all the way down and in. Amanda Geeson has taken over this contest here early on. She's got 12, and New Prague has a 10-point lead. To the near corner. Samantha Hulst. Polomny reversing it, far side. Here's the drive in, offensive foul. Megan Haugo was driving, appeared to slide off the block, and when she did, the whistle blew. Possession foul there, so no free throws, and here's the walk-up court by New Prague as they try to look and improve on a 10-point advantage. There's a bouncer down low, and it rolled away free and continues on. Amanda Geeson, top of the key, gives it back now to Morris. Peyton Morris sent into the corner. Spuds matching up, and now they've gone one-on-one. Here's a play to the near side. Driving down the lane, the shot goes up, the shot goes in, the foul is called, and Katie Vasika will go to the line. Grace Perry, recently checking in, has picked up the foul, her first. And here's Katie Vasika's free throw, up and good. A strong start this afternoon by New Prague has given the Trojans a 13-point lead. Here's a pass to the back door. Wide open look. Kylie Dumas at 5'7" was overmatched underneath, and she had to do a little juggling act to try to get her shot away, and as a result drew the foul from Katie Vasika. And that's her second. And that puts Kylie Dumas at the line. Right-hander, first of a one-on-one is good. She'll get the bonus. Emily Russo returns to play with a little over 2 minutes to go, 2:19. And Dumas' free throw is good.
32-21. New Prague out of the backcourt, holding an 11-point lead with 2:12 to go. Pass to midcourt, Emily Russo. Takes the return pass and steps into the paint. Drives it down low. She's got a swing off the glass and in. Emily Russo much more aggressive, knowing that she's going against Samantha Zimmerman, who already has 2 fouls. And Zimmerman forced to give away some position on the play, and it resulted in an easy layup. Here's another scoop up to the basket, sending Megan Haugo to the line. Peyton Morris with the foul, her first. Megan Haugo. 5 for 8, first half. Free throw's good. Megan Haugo, second free throw, also good. Double figures scoring in the first half for Megan Haugo. 34-23. New Prague the ball and the lead with 1:40 to go. After the far side, brought back. Peyton Morris lobs it near corner. From there back to Morris on top, looking to the far corner. Now Morris gets the ball back and looks in. She wants to set up something inside. Play comes back and Morris takes another look before sending it all the way to the near corner. And now Morris up on top. Head fake and drive to the near side for Bethany Vasika. And against the zone, the pass goes all the way to the far corner. Brought back up on top, and it's reversed quickly to Amanda Geeson. Return to the far corner. And they may run this one down. New Prague is passing, but not necessarily now the advance to the basket before it's sent back out, and Peyton Morris sends it to the corner. We'll see if New Prague can run this down. They got the ball with more than a minute to play, and now throw it away. Amanda Geeson was taken out of the play just enough so that her pass to Bethany Vasika sailed wide and out. And here comes Moorhead now with 37 seconds to go. Spuds trail by 11. And the play comes to the near side as Samantha Zimmerman goes down and lays it in. Samantha Zimmerman, just her second field goal, and it's 34-25. And once again, New Prague appears to be willing to run the clock down to the final shot, the final possession. To the far corner looking in. Long pass up on top, all the way to the near side. Back up on top, returned. Here's the drive in by Geeson. Off to the far side, and the near interception, but deflection by Riley Polomny. And with that, Grace Perry comes on. She will play these final 3 seconds in place of Samantha Zimmerman. Again, that's a foul situation. Zimmerman has a second. Here's a long pass in, and Emily Russo lines up to shoot and came up short, and the horn sounds. We'll recap more on this first half as we put this one into the books with halftime coming your way from the Moorhead Christmas Holiday Tournament. In girls championship play, it's New Prague 34, Moorhead 25.
Four Seasons Car Wash on 34th Street in Moorhead is a proud supporter of Spuds TV and the Spud Boosters. Unlimited wash memberships are available starting at just $20. A portion of each new membership is donated to the Spud Boosters. Free vacuum stations with each wash. So for a fast, clean wash, go to Four Seasons Car Wash.
For good times and great food and drinks, gather your people and come visit us in Legends. You will love our wings, pulled pork, pizza, and other delicious items. Gluten-free and other special diets can be accommodated. We show all the major sporting events. If you are having a special event, take advantage of our event room and catering. Our catering is available for both delivery and pickup. Visit us today.
Before I became a real boy, life was easy. I just sat there doing sandwich stuff. But being alive is so hard. So if you don't want to get up to get a sandwich, you shouldn't have to. Have a sandwich, you hero.
Open your eyes
to a credit union.
Wait. What's a credit union?
It's a financial cooperative.
And it's member-owned.
Which means
Better rates.
Lower fees.
And all the financial services that you need.
It's easy to join.
So easy to join.
practically ridiculous how easy it is to join.
So open your eyes.
Open your eyes
Open your eyes to
to a credit union.
So open your eyes. Come see us at First Community Credit Union.
Back in 1926, people in the FM area began choosing the latest fashions and flooring materials from Fargo Linoleum, and they still do. Fargo Linoleum offers you everything in floor covering. After all these years, Fargo Linoleum is still the floor covering leader.
Whether you're building a new home or looking to save money on your energy bills by improving your existing insulation, let the experts at Cullen Insulation help you out. Contact Dan and mention this ad to receive a 10% discount off any work they perform for you. Just like your Moorhead Spuds, the team at Cullen Insulation is committed to excellence.
At Moorhead Dental Associates, you'll get the very best care and state-of-the-art technology. Dr. Scatfold and Dr. Johnson are now accepting new patients. Call or stop in to Moorhead Dental Associates.
light-duty truck to do full-size jobs. Boss built the HTX in both V-plow and straight blade options. The Boss HTX family is specifically engineered for today's half-ton and light-duty vehicles. Make no mistake, they have big-time power. So when you're working to restore order, the Boss HTX is here to back you up.
Your home for Boss snowplows is Bert's Truck Equipment on Highway 75 North in Moorhead. Stop on out and visit us before you get caught with your plow down.
Revive Professional Massage Therapy Clinic, serving the FM community for over 9 years. Locally owned and operated. Open 7 days a week, day, evening, and same-day appointments available. Couples massages also available. 20 highly trained professional licensed massage therapists on staff. Now with 2 locations, South Fargo and Detroit Lakes, offering online booking and online gift certificates. www.reviveprofessionalmassage.com.
Looking for a mortgage in the Valley? Where would you go? Some people are skeptical of those humongous banks. Others worry about the stability of some small lenders. At Valley Mortgage, we're independent and only do mortgages. So we're small enough to give you the service you want and large enough to give you the security and experience you need. It's the perfect fit. Valley Mortgage, we're the largest independent mortgage banker in the Valley. An equal housing lender.
Open your eyes to a credit union.
The one myth of a credit union
is that we don't offer what the other guys do.
Well, that's simply not true.
We have business, checking, and loans.
Mortgages and credit cards.
We have free Kasasa checking.
And all the other services you need too.
Come see us at First Community Credit Union.
When searching for a home loan, too many people focus only on the rate. They forget to ask the lender, are approvals made locally or in a city far away? Are you experienced at closing on time? With Valley Mortgage, you get a great rate, the best service, local approval, and over 30 years of experience. So give us a ding. Valley Mortgage, we're the largest independent mortgage banker in the Valley. An equal housing lender.
Pam is a small business owner. She is swamped. Pam knows she needs to advertise, but is overwhelmed by all the options. What if there was a way for Pam to have access to a team of media experts? What if this was at no extra cost and didn't require a contract? Meet Avenue Right. Save time, money, and get peace of mind that your advertising dollars are well spent.
We are The Breakdown. For almost 2 decades, we've published the most comprehensive yearbooks on Minnesota high school sports and run the best in-season and off-season events. We cover every corner of the state. We are The Breakdown.
I get asked
all the time,
what in the world is a credit union?
Let me tell you.
It's a member-owned financial cooperative.
And you're a part of it.
You're a part of it.
Because our earnings go back to our members.
So open your eyes to a credit union.
Yeah, that's right. Open them. Come see us at First Community Credit Union.
Four Seasons Car Wash on 34th Street in Moorhead is a proud supporter of Spuds TV and the Spud Boosters. Unlimited wash memberships are available starting at just $20. A portion of each new membership is donated to the Spud Boosters. Free vacuum stations with each wash. So for a fast, clean wash, go to Four Seasons Car Wash.
For good times and great food and drinks, gather your people and come visit us at Legends. You will love our wings, pulled pork, pizza, and other delicious items. Gluten-free and other special diets can be accommodated. We show all the major sporting events. If you are having a special event, take advantage of our event room and catering. Our catering is available for both delivery and pickup. Visit us today.
Before I became a real boy, life was easy. I just sat there doing sandwich stuff. But being alive is so hard. So if you don't want to get up to get a sandwich, you shouldn't have to. Have a sandwich, you hero.
Back in 1926, people in the FM area began choosing the latest fashions and flooring materials from Fargo Linoleum, and they still do. Fargo Linoleum offers you everything in floor covering. After all these years, Fargo Linoleum is still the floor covering leader.
As we return to start the second half, the Spuds in the front court go underneath to Sam Zimmerman. Rebound comes down out of bounds, and there is a push. Emily Russo trying to get position on the play, picking up the foul, and that is her third. And apparently they're going to not call the foul, but rather the fact that she was standing out of bounds when she touched the ball. And so as a result, the Spuds have it in bounds. Here's the play way up on top. Dumas sends it down low, chased down, and put up on top. And here's a long look on a 3-try by Samantha Halst, only it skips away. Here's a drive up court, getting all the way down and leaning it up short, Russo. Rebound off to the far side. Here's a look in now by Amanda Giesen. A New Prague, first possession of the second half, holding a 9-point lead. Hook pass to the far corner, and that's long range, and it's short. Rebound underneath. Strong rebounding effort, Russo. Second rebound effort, short. And Moorhead going after the shot block, picking up the foul. Will put Emily Russo at the line to shoot two. Megan Halgo has her second foul. Here's Russo's free throw good. 7 points on the afternoon now for Emily Russo, as New Prague regains a 10-point lead at 35-25. Second free throw is off the rim. Rebound Samantha Zimmerman. And the Spuds are in the front court, dropping it underneath. Zimmerman works her way loose and shot, but too hard. There's a technical foul being issued on the near side. Jed Carlson, not at all pleased with the contact that was not called underneath, and it took virtually no time whatsoever for that technical to be whistled and send New Prague to the line up court. Bench technical on Moorhead's coach, Jed Carlson, sends Amanda Giesen to the line. Leading scorer in the game, Geeson with 12. Free throw try is up and good. She's got 13. And New Prague has an 11-point lead. Here's a second free throw on its way up and good. No, off the rim and off. It comes away, and New Prague will have the ball inbounds at side court. So one free throw and the ball as Jed Carlson back on and coaching now as after being whistled for that technical, trying to inspire the troops. Here's the play into the far corner. Here's the bring back in by Bethany Vasika. And to the corner it goes, and the ball rolls to the floor and travels. New Prague tried a penetration move in, tried to sidestep the defense, ended up on the floor, giving it back now to Moorhead. Spuds in the front court, but trailing by 11. Here's Megan Haugo. Delivers it near side. Head fake and drive. Samantha Zimmerman comes up short, leans it off the glass and in. Samantha Zimmerman now with 6, and the Spuds get on the board in the second half and pull within 9 at 36-27. Nearly turned over, but Emily Russo recovers, sends it to the far side on a long shot there. Rebound Seymour. Up on top as New Prague retains possession. Bouncing it back now, here's Seymour. Driving it around on the perimeter to the far side and back. Seymour, near corner looking in Geeson. Long pass over the top, way to the far corner. From there, turned around, nearly turned over by Katie Vasika, but she recovers. To the near side, here's a look and a three try that won't go. Rebound and a foul underneath. Megan Haugo stepped between 3 defenders, got a good strong grasp on it. Emily Russo reacting to the play, picking up the foul. That's her third. So that rebound foul on Emily Russo will be crucial as to how Luke Swedberg approaches the rest of the game. Near side look. Here's the drive. Riley Polomny brings it back near side, and from there, Samantha Zimmerman's shot won't go. Spuds tough luck shooting tonight. Shooting percentage not high at all. Into the front court. And the dribble nearly stolen is Megan Haugo worked her way loose to roll the ball away. Amanda Geeson trying to prevent that roll, picked up the foul, her second. And the Spuds have it inbounds, now trailing by 9. To the near side, Riley Polomny fakes right, brings it back, and Zimmerman will take it on the paint, kick it out to the far side. Head fake and drive there by Dumas, returning it to the far side, Haugo. As she drives down low, overthrows the play. She tried to hook up with Samantha Zimmerman breaking to the corner, but the pass was high and wide and thrown out. Here's a look now on the near side. Tossed in for Katie Vasika. Drive across midcourt. Stopping short, brought back up on top looking. Here's Amanda Geeson. And between the circles, Geeson will take it all the way down. And a foul came out on the drive in. Samantha Holst. And for Holst, her third. And Geeson's free throw is good, completing the three-point play. She now leads all scorers with 16. And New Prague has grabbed a 12-point lead here early in the second half. Megan Haugo steps up to the top of the key and delivers it off. Samantha Zimmerman. Near side Polomny. That one was way wide. Sailing all the way out. New Prague will come inbounds with Moorhead putting on their full court 1-2-2 zone. Play to the far side for Katie Vasika. Hands it off for Vasika to the far side. Here's Amanda Geeson. Across midcourt, and Amanda Geeson nearly caught up in the double team, but gets it off to Kate Seymour. To the near side, Moorhead reaching in, and play continues on as it goes off to the far side. Breaking loose, it rolls to the near side and then lost on the floor. Picked up by Dumas. Kylie Dumas, long pass near side. And on an interception attempt, Amanda Geeson tipped it out of bounds. Moorhead will have it in play at the baseline with 14-13 remaining. Here's a slap of the ball and the look by Megan Haugo with the toss in for Polomny. She'll drive the lane, stop short, free throw line shot up and no good. Again, that field goal shooting for the Spuds here at a very low percentage against New Prague. Play comes into the lane and driving down, scooping it up and off the rim. Another rebound for Samantha Zimmerman. Spuds go into transition. Here's Riley Polomny up on top to Haugo. She'll take it down the lane. She casts that one up again, sliding and fading off to the backside, hoping to draw a foul. She did. The shot was offline, but the foul there on Kate Seymour is her fourth, and there are some foul concerns now developing for New Prague. Seymour with her fourth. Emily Russo continues to play with her third. At the line, Megan Haugo. First free throw is good as Peyton Morris checks in for New Prague. Free throw attempt missed by Megan Haugo, and it stays 39-28. New Prague at midcourt with the lead. Down the lane, Geeson, and traveled. Spud's defense did not allow her to step lightly through the double team, and as a result, lost her footing. And with the break, Samantha Hulst returns to the Moorhead lineup. The play walked up court by Megan Haugo. Kenzie Downer checking in. And Moorhead has Riley Polomny. Near side Downer. Near wing. Sent all the way cross court into the corner looking. From there it's on its way and stuck in the cradle. That'll result in the alternate possession call. Samantha Hulst, who is one of the designated three-point shooters. Now we've got the choice to make. Who is going to go out and dislodge the ball from between the backboard and the net? And here comes one of the Moorhead players, Drew Hagan, calmly, with little effort, up to punch it out of the cradle. And play will get underway now with the alternate possession going to New Prague. And the Spuds defense tightens up and does not allow the ball inbounds in the 5-second time. 39-28. In spite of the low scoring here early on, New Prague has been able to maintain their double-digit lead. Here's Riley Polomny stepping into the arc, and she goes down low and she comes up short, but she's fouled. So the Spuds are being forced to get their points at the free throw line. Bethany Vasika with her second. A quick look at the foul situation. Kate Seymour has come to side court after picking up her fourth. At the free throw line for Moorhead, Riley Polomny now has 9 and has pulled Moorhead within 10. Emily Russo continues to play on with a third. Amanda Geeson, Bethany Vasika, Katie Vasika each have 2. Meanwhile, Polomny goes to double figures as she makes both free throws and pulls Moorhead within 9. 39-30. New Prague at midcourt. Geeson all the way down the lane, slips through and lays it up and in. Virtually untouched Amanda Geeson sidestepped the defense, slipped her way up to the basket and scores the layup, and a timeout taken. We're inside of 13 minutes, 12:58 to go here this afternoon in Moorhead. New Prague 41, Moorhead 30.
Open your eyes
To a credit union.
Wait. What's a credit union?
It's a financial cooperative.
And it's member-owned.
Which means
Better rates.
Lower fees.
And all the financial services that you need.
It's easy to join.
So easy to join.
practically ridiculous how easy it is to join.
So open your eyes.
Open your eyes.
Open your eyes to
a credit union.
So open your eyes. Come see us at First Community Credit Union.
The team's rolling back onto the court to resume play, 12:58 remaining. Kenzie Downer tossing it in for the Spuds in the walk-up court by Megan Haugo. Takes a look at the New Prague defense. Off to the far side now, Samantha Hulst brings it back to Polomny, And Haugo drops it inside, tapped away, but recovered. Samantha Zimmerman goes left hand and rattles it hard. It's been a big battle underneath. Emily Russo of New Prague, Samantha Zimmerman of Moorhead. Here's a drive up and kicked out to the far side. From there, it's on its way to the rim. It goes, and Megan Haugo is there for the rebound. Takes a look and gets this into transition, and they get it underneath, and the layup missed. Samantha Zimmerman was leading the fast break, and she had a good look off the glass, but it caught some iron on the way down and slipped away. Gayson up on top, and there's a travel violation as they had the close defense. Megan Haugo had that look about her when she heard the whistle that there was a foul called, but instead, no, it was a travel. And Moorhead has the ball back and still continue to trail by 11. They've been held to 30 points at this time, and the Spuds go off to the far side for Samantha Halst. She'll drive it down. She gets loose. She lays it up and over shot. It comes back down to her side. Loose ball picked up Bethany Vaseka. To the near side, and stepping across Amanda Geeson. Off the left-hand dribble, the Spuds again double team as she picked up the dribble. And it's sent off to the far side. Here's Emily Russo. She comes out near midcourt. Picks up the dribble and gives it off. Peyton Moore sends it out to Emily Russo, and she missed. And the rebound saved by New Prague. Set near side, has a notion, takes a look and throws one deep. Rebound to the backside, picked up by Katie Vaseka. Here's a steal by Polomny. She drives, she gets loose, she lays it up and in. Riley Polomny now with 12, and it's 41-32 as Moorhead is back within 9. Both teams scoring evenly here to start the second half. Here's a blocking foul up the lane. Samantha Halst has picked up her 4th foul for Moorhead. Kylie Dumas was all set to check in, ready to play before the whistle blew, and she's in now, Kylie Dumas. And that is the foul situation. Samantha Halst has a 4th. Kenzie Downer has a 3rd. Emily Russo got the ball inside the score. She's got 9. Once again, New Prague is back to a double-digit lead. Here's Megan Haugo, goes to the left hand, missed. Gets her own rebound and was fouled. As she tried to work her way loose, Bethany Vaseka has her 3rd foul. Baseline inbounds now, Megan Haugo. Toss in safely, Samantha Zimmerman up on top. Dumas gives it back, and Polomny lines it up and shoots it off the rim. Rebound chased down. Zimmerman getting that loose ball to put it back into play, and it comes out to Riley Polomny. She'll drive down the lane, and she'll go to the line. She stepped between 2 defenders, took a little hip check along the way, and went to the floor hard, and will get 2 free throws. And now Bethany Vaseka has picked up her 4th foul. Bethany Vaseka had a stretch in the first half when she connected on 3 straight three-point field goals. And now has a 4th foul, and at the line, Riley Polomny missing on her 1st. And her 2nd one is on the way good. So Riley Polomny goes 1 of 2. Moorhead will take a timeout and play stops. 10:33 to go here in the second half. From Moorhead, it's New Prague 43, Spuds 33.
Back in 1926, people in the FM area began choosing the latest fashions and flooring materials from Fargo Linoleum, and they still do. Fargo Linoleum offers you everything in floor covering. After all these years, Fargo Linoleum is still the floor covering leader.
Whether you're building a new home or looking to save money on your energy bills by improving your existing insulation, let the experts at Cullen Insulation help you out. Contact Dan and mention this ad to receive a 10% discount off any work they perform for you. Just like your Moorhead Spuds, the team at Cullen Insulation is committed to excellence.
Teams back on to resume play with 10.5 minutes to go, 10:33 precisely. Kate Seymour back into the lineup for New Prague. She has a fourth foul. Tosses it in, and Peyton Morris is joining her in the backcourt now. And the play returned to Seymour, and she runs to the double team. She's in some trouble to get the ball away. Hands it off now to Morris. And before the 10-second count is registered, Luke Swedberg gets a timeout to avoid the turnover. And teams come to side court. Amanda Geeson of New Prague leads all scoring with 18. 12 in the first half, has added 6 more here in the second half. Spuds are led by Riley Polomny with 13. Play inbounds. Handed off, New Prague on the drive. Geeson goes all the way down and lays it in. Amanda Geeson took the pass at the top of the key, a couple of dribbles and a wide open play down the lane. She now has 20. And Dumas picks up the foul. That's her first. And Geeson now at the line to complete the three-point play. It's up, it's good. Geeson now with 21. And New Prague. Here's the play down low. Back up on top and a long-range three. And another shot there by the Spuds that is not on target. 46-33. The Trojans have equaled their biggest margin of the afternoon as the play comes in against the Spuds' pressure. 10 minutes to go. Emily Russo nearly lost the dribble, but picks it up and sends it near corner for Kate Seymour. And up on top, and New Prague reloads and settles things down and brings it near side. Seymour to the corner. Here's Geeson on the drive. She gets down low. She's not going to miss that. Amanda Geeson, game high 23. And the biggest lead of the afternoon for the Trojans. Here's a drive down as Haugo got loose, lays it up and in. Megan Haugo has to work extremely hard for everything that's going to happen for the Spuds here this afternoon, and it's 48-35. And the Spuds create a turnover. Up court, Haugo goes down low, and she'll go to the line once again. 48-35 here with Emily Russo has just picked up her fourth foul. Here's Megan Haugo. She and Riley Polomny lead the Spuds, scoring with 13 each. Haugo misses. Went 7 of 10 from the line in the first half. Russo now checks out as Rachel Russo comes on to play for New Prague. Here's a look by Moorhead's Megan Haugo. On its way up, and that one is good. Haugo going 1 of 2. And it's 48-36 now. Moorhead back within 12 as New Prague tries to break through and do. Here's a lead stepped on by Geeson, gives it off backside, and the 2-on-1 results in a layup. Rachel Russo gets her first 2. New Prague to a 14-point lead. Here's a drive down. Given to Riley Polomny. She'll take it in. She fades back and hooks it up, won't go. Goes after her own rebound and is fouled. The foul goes to Kate Seymour, and that is number 5. And we'll leave the game here with 8:49 remaining. Foul number 5 on Kate Seymour, and that quickly brings Peyton Morris onto the floor. Here's Riley Polomny. 5 for 6 this afternoon at the line, and free throw is good. Polomny settles in. The free throw is on its way up and good. So Polomny now with team high 15, and it's 50-38. Moorhead back within 12. To the near side. Nearly traveled, didn't. Recovered, sent off, far side, on its way, no. Rebound chased down by Kenzie Downer. Spuds have it back now as they head up court. Trailing it 50-38. Here's Megan Haugo. Works off the high screen. Drives it down the lane. Stops short. Ran into trouble and avoids the turnover and then threw it away. She was in trouble from the get-go. Here's a layup up court by Amanda Geeson. 25 this afternoon. And it's 52-38. Spuds go underneath. Rebound tip. And now a whistle underneath. The ball back to Moorhead. 8:07 to go. Megan Haugo tosses it in for Riley Polomny. She steps back and launches. Won't go. Rebound. Samantha Zimmerman will go to the line. 7 rebounds, 6 points, Samantha Zimmerman. The foul to Amanda Geeson is her third. Here's Zimmerman's free throw up and no good. Eight minutes now showing as the Spuds. Samantha Zimmerman's free throw is up and good. And it's 52-39. New Prague to midcourt with a 13-point lead. Here's a bouncer near side. Peyton Morris on top. Geeson drives off far side before giving it away to Bethany Vasika. Deep into the corner. Here's a drive in by Geeson. Leans it near side, and New Prague puts the ball in control. The drop down, and it's 2-on-1, and the basket is good. Rachel Russo has kind of laid in the weeds on consecutive plays in the paint, taking the backdoor pass for layups. And a 15-point lead now for New Prague as that play continues to work solidly for the Trojans. Samantha Hulst checking into the Moorhead lineup. She'll come on to play, giving Megan Haugo a breather, but Hulst is checking in now for Downer. Megan Haugo is at the line. That foul on Bethany Vasika was number 5 for her, and so a second New Prague player has fouled out. Meanwhile, Megan Haugo, after making her first, has a second attempt up and crawls off the backside. It is no good. Spuds. Riley Polomny. Well, there's been a lot of action here. Riley Polomny had the steal, tried to scoop one off at a fadeaway. Ball came to the floor. Recovered New Prague, but then palmed it on the dribble. The Spuds now set it up to Samantha Hulst, and the play goes to the baseline and out. Polomny had a chance to bring it in, but it slipped off her fingertips. And she hit the floor hard and is showing the effects here briefly. 54-40. Moorhead in yesterday's game had 6 3-pointers that went down. The Spuds have had 2 so far here this afternoon, and they came in the first half. Here's a play off to the far side. Brought in by Katie Vasika. And tipped out of bounds by Megan Haugo, and play will be brought in by Vasika now at the far side court. In some trouble, but the pass safely now across court to Peyton Morris. She dribbles off to the far side and then is blocked. Well, we've got one official with a foul call, another with a timeout call. We'll see which one came first. And the timeout call will rule, and it was called by New Prague, so that stops play with 6:42 remaining. New Prague 54, Moorhead 40.
Before I became a real boy, life was easy. I just sat there doing sandwich stuff. But being alive is so hard. So if you don't want to get up to get a sandwich, you shouldn't have to. Have a sandwich, you hero.
Resuming play after the New Prague timeout. The ball tapped by Samantha Zimmerman right back into the hands of Avery Hennon, who just checked in, and while she was still standing out of bounds, and that's a turnover. And the Spuds have it. So Avery Hennon, a sophomore, getting her first playing time here this afternoon. Moorhead working it around the perimeter to the far side for Holst, and then up on top, Zimmerman is open, and that three is good. Samantha Zimmerman goes to double figures with that three-point field goal, and it's 54-43. As Moorhead now trails by 11 with New Prague coming into the front court with Peyton Morris. She goes to the left hand to keep the ball safe and gives it off to Hennon. Driving it to the near side for Vasika, and Katie Vasika puts it up and in. 9 on the afternoon for Katie Vasika. And once again, New Prague has a 13-point lead. Spuds go cross court. Dumas nearly picked up the pivot foot, keeping it alive now as they send it down low. Here's Zimmerman going in and drawing the foul from Rachel Russo. Basket is good, and Zimmerman will go to the line. And quickly on that play, Emily Russo returns in spite of the fact she has a fourth foul. So at the line, Samantha Zimmerman. Free throw is good. Zimmerman now with 13. 56-46. Moorhead has crawled back within 10. Out of the backcourt, Emily Russo brings it all the way in. Near side look now for Amanda Geeson. She's one-on-one against Zimmerman before giving it off on the near side. Now Emily Russo takes over. She can handle the ball up on top. Now a near side pass for Amanda Geeson, 5:25 to go. Here's a drive down. Geeson slips through and lays it up and in. 27 on the afternoon for Amanda Geeson. 58-46. Back to a 12-point. Here's the play down low, and the pace is picked up. Riley Polomny now with 17. 58-48. Nearly stolen, tied up. Emily Russo reaching in has picked up the foul, and that is number 5 on her. So a third New Prague player has fouled out. Kate Seymour left at the 8:49 mark. Bethany Vasika at the 7:18 mark, and Emily Russo has just fouled out with 4:58 to go, and that sends Riley Polomny to the line, and the free throw is good. Polomny with 18. And the free throw good. Riley Polomny with 19. And it's 58-50. Here's a play into the front court. Driving in, Peyton Morris in trouble. Got it back out on top to Amanda Geeson. She'll drive in, kick the pass way out. And play continues on as Katie Vasika drives it into the far corner. Back now to Katie Vasika. Drives the baseline. Got loose and dishes it near corner. They'll bring it back up on top and start over again. Megan Hago on a reach in. And Moorhead gets the timeout called before the turnover. Any more action continues. The Spuds defense has started to turn the game slightly. And with 4.5 minutes to go here in the second half, it's New Prague 58, Moorhead 50.
Whether you're building a new home or looking to save money on your energy bills by improving your existing insulation, let the experts at Cullen Insulation help you out. Contact Dan and mention this ad to receive a 10% discount off any work they perform for you. Just like your Moorhead Spuds, the team at Cullen Insulation is committed to excellence.
Resuming play with 4.5 minutes left. New Prague continues to hold the lead. It's 58-50 as the Spuds put the ball in play. Kenzie Downer sending it off to the far side. It brought back up, and here's Zimmerman driving into the near corner, and Polomny is open and shoots it long. Rebound to the backside, pulled in by Katie Vasika. And on her way up court, Kylie Dumas closing the gap at the side court, picking up the foul. That's her second. Moorhead has one more foul to give before free throws. That was the 6th team foul against the Spuds. New Prague has already put Moorhead into the double bonus. Vasika tossing it in, and the play comes near side for Avery Hennon. Now Amanda Geeson. Peyton Morris into the corner. Here's the drive into the paint. Moorhead reaching in on the play. And a foul called. Moorhead foul. Kylie Dumas has her third. That's the 7th team foul, so it's a 1-on-1 situation. And the free throw is in and out. Rebound pulled in, Samantha Zimmerman. Moorhead in the front court, trailing by 8. Here's a drive down, jump stepping her way down, and it lays on the rim and in. Megan Haugo. 16 for Haugo. 58-52. Moorhead back within 6, trailing at 1 point by 15 here in the second half. And before play continues on, I think one of the players stepped out of bounds. Moorhead was standing out of bounds, and it appeared as though there would be a foul call made, but the ball is thrown into the backcourt, and play continues on as Amanda Geeson takes over. There's Kenzie Downer on a dribble steal attempt to pick up the foul. Downer has her 4th. Downer now with her 4th. Halst on the bench with a 4th. Kylie Dumas with 3 for Moorhead. Here's Geeson. And the free throw good. 28 for Amanda Geeson. And it's 59-52. For the Trojans, the free throw misfires. And the rebound, Megan Haugo. Spuds. Haugo drives. She's got the back door all alone for 2. The screen set up on top that opened up the backside for Megan Haugo. Recognizing the play, she got the layup. She's fouled and steps to the line. That foul on Amanda Geeson is her 4th. And Haugo's free throw is good. 21 points today for Megan Haugo, as the Spuds have pulled within 4 rather. Here's a steal and a drive, and Polony puts it in. 21 points for Riley Polony, and all of a sudden it's a 1-possession game at 59-57. And as the Spuds collapse defensively on the play, the foul called. Samantha Zimmerman has picked up her 3rd foul. At the line, Katie Vasika. 3 for 4 this afternoon at the line. Free throw hits the iron. Katie Vasika on the miss. Megan Haugo brings it across midcourt. Spuds here's a steal by Amanda Geeson. She'll take it all away, and she'll go to the line. Megan Haugo prevented the layup from going as she reached in for the shot block and picked up her 3rd foul. It sends Amanda Geeson to the line. 8 of 11 this afternoon, and free throw good. 29 this afternoon for Amanda Geeson. Caden Mulvihill getting her first playing time this afternoon. As the free throw goes up and rolls off the rim, no good. And the Spuds are in the front court down by 3. Here's the tie on its way but short. Rebound Riley Polomny. Tracks it down and she'll drive. Slips through, soft floater, too soft. Got it back herself. It comes all the way to Downer, who swings it to the far side. Then on top, Haugo. She'll take it back into the paint. Draws the foul and will go to the line and shoot 2. Caden Mulvihill, who just checked in, has picked up her first foul for New Prague. And here comes Avery Hennon. Meanwhile, at the line, Haugo's free throw is good. 22 on the afternoon for Megan Haugo. And Moorhead has a chance to pull within one. Megan Haugo's free throw is good. 23 for Megan Haugo. It's a 1-point game. Moorhead's pressure nearly has the turnover. And a big collision on the near side not only takes out 2 players, but the trailing official who got undercut. And with that, a Moorhead foul has been called. Megan Haugo picking up the foul, and it's her 4th. 3 different Spuds now with a 4th foul. 2 different players, Kylie Dumas and Samantha Zimmerman, each with a 3rd. Meanwhile, back up court, Peyton Morris will step to the line. As she attempts to get into the scorebook, the free throw's in and out and back in again, coming off the glass. Peyton Morris takes New Prague back to a 2-point lead. Here's Morris settling it in. It's right-hander up, and this one hit the iron. Another rebound for Samantha Zimmerman, closing in on the double-double. As the Spuds are in the front court, a basket to tie a 3-pointer to take the lead. Here's Samantha Zimmerman. She'll take it on the paint. She leans up, and it crawls in. Basket's good. Samantha Zimmerman will go to the line. Zimmerman now with 15. Game tied at 61. Moorhead trailed this afternoon in the second half 48-33. Now have a chance to take the lead and do as Samantha Zimmerman completes the 3-point play. 16 on the afternoon for Zimmerman. Moorhead by 1. Here's a look out of the backcourt. Safely in for Amanda Geeson. Nearly caught from behind, but keeps the dribble high and away and protects. To the far side now. Peyton Morris brings it to Hennon. Now way up on top. Here's a 3 try. It's on the rim. Rebound pulled down by Megan Haugo. And it's called a held ball as Megan Haugo was trying to get in position. She had the fast break in place to head up court, but was tied up in the alternate possession to Moorhead, and the Spuds head up court with a 1-point lead. 1:45 remaining. Here's the look on the near side for Riley Polomny. Now Megan Haugo drives down. Her shot is blocked. Amanda Geeson also plays defense. Here's a drive down, and a block is called. Geeson will go to the line. Moorhead reaching in for the shot block attempt, and Riley Polomny has picked up her 2nd foul. And it's Amanda Geeson. 29 to lead all scorers, Amanda Geeson. Her free throw is up and good. And we're tied at 62. Free throw is up and crawls over the rim and in. 10 of 13 this afternoon at the line for Amanda Geeson. And the Trojans lead it by 1. Here's a loose ball scrambled after and lost out of bounds. Moorhead will keep it in the front court. 1:17 remaining. Side court inbounds, tossed in. Here's Megan Haugo. She walks her way to the top of the key. Keeps the dribble alive, now picks up the dribble and sends it up on top for Riley Polomny. To the near side, Haugo drops it down low. Here's the spin and the twist. Another spin and the twist, back up on top. And on the second effort, Samantha Zimmerman kept trying to look for someone to pass off to, finally then drawing the foul by Rachel Russo, and that's her 2nd. And it puts Zimmerman at the line. 3 for 4 today. And good. 17 for Samantha Zimmerman. Game tied at 63. Zimmerman back at the line. takes a long and steady look. It's up, it's good. Zimmerman now with 18, and Moorhead has regained the lead. 64-63, final minute. Here's a bouncer, deflected away but recovered, Katie Vasika. She dribbles out of trouble, tosses up court. Russo will go to the line. Rachel Russo took the bounce pass, and she's had good success on that bouncer to the backside of the play, this time drawing the Moorhead foul from Kylie Dumas, and that's her fourth. Rachel Russo at the line. 1 to tie, 2 to take the lead. First one is no good. Caden Mulvihill returns for this defensive trip up court as Rachel Russo settles in for her second free throw. It's up, it looks short, but it crawls off the rim, and it's saved from going out of bounds by Kenzie Downer. Moorhead with the lead and the ball. 39 seconds to go. Polony, near side Haugo. In some trouble but gets loose. Draws the triple team. And as that triple team collapses down on her, Amanda Geeson, one of those players. Katie Vasika, another of the three players, ended up getting the foul call. That's her third. And that puts Megan Haugo at the line with 32 seconds to go. 64-63 Moorhead. Here's a look. Haugo's free throw. And good. 24 this afternoon for Megan Haugo. And the Trojans take a timeout with 32 seconds to go. It's Moorhead 65, New Prague 63.
At Moorhead Dental Associates, you'll get the very best care and state-of-the-art technology. Dr. Scatfold and Dr. Johnson are now accepting new patients. Call or stop in to Moorhead Dental Associates.
From the Spud Gym in Moorhead, girls basketball championship of this Christmas holiday tournament. Moorhead has come from a 15-point deficit midway through the half and lead it now by 2 with Megan Haugo at the line. 14 for 20 at the free throw line this afternoon. Haugo's free throw looks hard. It is the miss. And the Trojans throw a long pass up court and throw it out of bounds. And that brings Caden Mulvihill back into the lineup, and each time New Prague goes to their defensive team, Mulvihill is involved. Spuds now out of the backcourt to the near side. Little fake right, drive left. Megan Haugo dishes it far side. And as the move to the baseline came, the whistle blew. And that foul on Caden Mulvihill is her second. Well, it's been in the double bonus for some time now, and Kylie Dumas, who is 2 for 2 today, and those free throws came in the first half, connecting there. Back at the line, Kylie Dumas, and good. 67-63. The Spuds' last 6 points have all been free throw conversions. Here's a pass off to the backside. Rachel Russo on the miss. The rebound is tied up. Alternate possession gives the ball to the Trojans. And as they settle in, it is Avery Hennon who will toss the ball in. Looking and looking, tossing it far side. It got through her hands, but picked up now by Amanda Geeson. She goes down low and scores, and quickly a timeout taken. Stopping play now, 5 seconds remaining. It's a 2-point game. Moorhead 65, New Prague 67 rather, New Prague 65.
Open your eyes to a credit union.
The one myth of a credit union
Is that we don't offer what the other guys do.
well, that's simply not true.
We have business, checking, and loan.
Mortgages and credit cards.
We have free Kasasa checking.
And all the other services you need too.
Come see us at First Community Credit Union.
With less than 5 seconds to go, Moorhead has the ball in play with a 2-point lead. Samantha Zimmerman bounces it in. Megan Haugo is quickly fouled. Caden Mulvihill picking up her third. And the walk-up court. This game has been filled with free throw attempts. It'll be interesting to see what the total is. We've had more free throw attempts by Megan Haugo than most games have between two teams. She is 14 of 21. And add one more to that. 25 points this afternoon for Megan Haugo. And now a conversion makes it a 2-possession game, and it's short. So on the miss, 3-pointer to tie. It's on its way and did not make it the distance. And so with that, the Spuds put an icing on their comeback effort here this afternoon as they secure the win. Their 4th straight of the season. A quick look here this afternoon as the New Prague Trojans drop to 7-5 and will head into their next contest on Friday, January 3rd when they host Prior Lake. A big afternoon for Amanda Geeson as she finished the day with game high 33, 12 in the first half, 21 in the second half for Amanda Geeson. And she led all scoring today and fouled out. And so with that, here's Kate Seymour fouling out with 8:49 to go. Look at the scoring. Peyton Morris finished with 1. And as we mentioned, 33 for Amanda Geeson, 9 in the afternoon, Bethany Vasika, 9 for Katie Vasika. Rachel Russo finished the afternoon with 4, and Emily Russo finished with 9. The Trojans, runners up here in this Christmas holiday tournament in Moorhead, and here's the Spud scoring line as they move to 6-3 on the year with that comeback effort here today, led by Megan Haugo with 25. Riley Polomny chipped in 21. Samantha Zimmerman, we had her in the double-double category, at least 10 rebounds and 18 points. And Kylie Dumas rounded out the Spud scoring with 4 free throws in 4 tries. So, after a junior varsity game in the boys division, we will have the boys championship. And that comes up at about 4:15, 4:20 in that category. And so our final score once again here this afternoon in the girls holiday championship game, Moorhead 68 and New Prague 65.